This is Virginia. Thank you for subscribing us in 8,000 miles away. Reach 1,000 subscriber already. Thank you for supporting us. And we hope your unstoppable support. God bless us all. Peace.
Hey guys, check out 8,000 miles.
Welcome to 8,000 Miles Away. This is your host, Vic, and happy Friday to you. In fact, guys, happy Easter weekend to you from your host, Vic Alexander. Whoa, just threw out my government name. Just from your host, Vic. It ain't hard to find my name, bro. It ain't hard to find my name. It ain't hiding from nobody. Ain't no problem here. So, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter weekend and happy Good Friday and so forth and so on. I mean, my blessings goes out to you and your families, and I wish that out to all of my subscribers and anyone at all that listens to the, YouTube and these videos, my videos in particular. So, now, before we get into the topic, I want to encourage anyone, if I made you smile, if I made you laugh, or if you learned anything, please subscribe to please send us a cash app at $8,000 miles away. Again, that's $8,000 miles away. Or super chat with word or super thanks. Just one more time, $8,000 miles away. Now, the topic today, guys, this Friday, is, you heard the thumbnail, you saw it, Filapinas are a better deal. Filapinas are a better deal. So, B-dubs. And modern women in the West, the Filipinos, and Asian women in general, at this particular point, are a better option than you. Yes, they're a better option. Hands down, point blank, period, a better option. Now, I got 6 reasons as to why they're a better option. 6 quick reasons before we get into these video clips. I got 6 reasons as to why. Now, y'all need to listen. You B-dubs need to listen, because this is, listen, basically, if y'all don't listen to me or listen to all of the voices across the manosphere, this space, passport bros included, and everyone else is whistling in your ear, it's going to be hell in the next 15, 20 years. It's going to be some cat-hugging motherfuckers up in here. And lonely. And all the men, all the viable men, will be somewhere else, building new communities. Get your shit together. 6 reasons to get changed the game. Now, these are just basic, but there's other things. So, number 1, you got to be a better wife and mother. Wife, I'm going to say that again. Let me have some wine. Let me marinate on that one. You need to be a better wife and mother. Let's wrap that around that bonnet of yours or that weave you got. A better wife and mother. That was number 1. I hope y'all heard that. Number 2, you got to trust and allow your man to lead. You married the niggas, so they let him lead. Let him lead. Until he mess up. Trust and allow him to lead. That's what the Filipino women do. That's what the Asian women do. They allow their man to lead. Number 3, learn to have stronger family values. Now, some of you women have good family values, but it's nothing on the level of what the Asian and Hispanic people have when it comes to family values. We as a community need to have better and stronger family values. We got to have that. Because in tough times, like now, or maybe as times get worse, we're going to need each other. We're going to need each other. We need strong family values. Something we don't have as a community at all. Number 5, be better homemakers. Yes, cook and clean. Yeah, I fucking said it, cook and clean. Some of you women are some nasty motherfuckers and y'all don't like to do nothing. You don't want to help out your man. You don't support. In my last marriage, that almost worked, but she always put the boy before me, and I'm the one putting the food on the goddamn table. Be better homemakers. Yes, and cook and clean. Number 5, be more nurturing, be more caring, and more agreeable. Give a shit. If your man's sick and he's down, give him the benefit of the doubt. Give him some love and show him love. Don't act like he lying and he's just laying there fucking around like you some kind of goddamn job thinking he bullshitting off and just laying there. Be nurturing to him. There's not a creature on earth more nurturing than a Filipino woman. Y'all need to mirror that. Real talk. Be more nurturing and caring and agreeable. You got to be there for him. Sickness and health. It's in the thing. But that goes right over. When you get married, it's in the vows. Nobody gives a shit about that though, right? And number 6, and these are just a few, be more optimistic, joyful, and positive in your relationships. I mean, basically, if your man be a ride or die. Have a smile on your face. Believe in your man and be optimistic and say positive things on the things that he's doing to help the family. Don't knock shit and look down on it and make him look bad. Stand behind him and be optimistic to the future of your relationship. Those are the 6 that I have. But you notice, I didn't say a damn thing about money. As important as money is, I didn't even bring that shit up. Because we don't want your fucking money. We don't give a shit how much money y'all make or how much education you got. Because a man about his don't give a shit about his money because he got his own. So he don't need y'all's money, or neither how many degrees you have. How many fucking degrees that you owe the government for. Anyway, or as they say, anywho, I know you hard-headed, disagreeable, entitled females are not going to adhere to any of the advice that I just presented before you. You're going to keep on shaming us and keep on giving us the bullshit. Keep on giving us the bullshit. And with that being said, I got video clips of what we brothers can expect for the meanwhile time then, for the time then until y'all get y'all shit together. Cause this is the type of shit that we go through now. And I got the first video clip, and this is what we have to choose from, especially the younger generation, because I don't give a shit. You know what I'm doing. I'm already dealing with the Asian persuasion. I don't give a fuck about y'all. But here you go. This is for the ones that are trying to keep the community together. Because this is what the community looks like. Let's get after it. Fucking ghetto, shaking, bullet wound brawls. That bullshit there. That bullshit right there is what y'all bringing to the table. And if you ain't bringing that to the table, you bringing this entitlement right here. This is a video from Mediocre Tutorials, MTR. Shout out to him. Let's hear it.
I know exactly what I want. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy, and I know that is important. And forgive me if I just want the finer things in life.
The finer things in life? So
Yeah.
you're saying that a regular guy cannot give you the finer things in life? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. Please don't mistake that for a 9-to-5 guy can't give me the finer things in life, and I'm not shallow. So please don't receive that or take that in. But it's just that I know exactly what I want and what I bring to the table. And I know that I'm bigger than the scheduled 9-to-5 guy, man.
Bigger than that. Okay.
So
Okay.
I want to be able to take vacations when I want
Okay.
with you,
All right.
and you're not able to
On
do
my dime.
that. Or I'm able to, buy different things. And I don't want to be perceived as materialistic, but I think that I deserve a woman of my caliber.
Okay.
And what I represent and who I present myself as. I definitely feel like I deserve the finer things in life. And I don't think that a 9-to-5 man can't give me that, but I just feel like that just doesn't align with what I'm trying to go for in life. And I feel like I've settled for that, but
And
I'm
it
no
didn't work out for
longer.
you.
I'm no longer willing to negotiate that or compromise with a 9-to-5 guy anymore, just because I know that I'm worth a little bit more.
Before she continues,
Pause it. She's worth a whole lot more than she says than any other. So, hey, if you're working a 9-to-5, y'all brothers can't get it that. Not a bad looking chick. A lot of y'all brothers would get on that. But look at the level of entitlement you got there. There's no fucking way you can reach her. Her shit is out of the world. She just done lost it. She don't want you to be 9 to 5. She wants you to be a business owner. But she ain't bringing none of that shit to the table. And if they're not entitled as they are, and they shaming the shit out of us. Check out this clip. Let's get after it.
This hair cost me $3,500, okay? Passport, bro.
Okay, that was 90 Day Fiance. As y'all know, that's a movie, a skit really, to make relationships overseas look bad. Some of them work out on that program, but most of them is just there for entertainment. So at any rate, she's responding to that. Let's get after it.
Are y'all okay? Y'all ran out of the USA talking about how awful Western women were and how much they want from y'all, and they only want money. To go to other countries where the husband is the provider, 50-50 is unheard of. The bottom line is that y'all want a type of woman that y'all cannot afford. And for some unknown reason, y'all want to meet these women on these high-ass levels with these high-maintenance standards, and when they get with you, lower all of those things. That don't make no sense, baby. This show tickles my funny bone, you hear me? Because that man is not okay. Do you see the life living his eye?
Sex-starved men going out to prey on these third world women. And
I laugh when I see that, because what they're forgetting is that, okay, if you had a horrible dating experience with modern women in your space your entire life, guess what? Going to another country, the problem is you. No matter where you go in the world, you're still the problem. So you're still you. And you're coming off as very entitled and I deserve this, so I couldn't find what I want. The U.S. couldn't give you a woman, so you're going to another country. That's what you're doing, man.
We're a pretty diverse population here.
I don't understand is you say communicating with women in your country is difficult, but you'll go to another one where there's a language barrier and try to find a wife and or a girlfriend. So you're willing to put in the work to be with a woman from a different country, but you can't figure it out in your own country where you guys share the same language. At some point in time, you have to self-reflect and figure out what your true issue is. Because there's no way in the world it's easier to go to a different country and find a woman unless that woman is being with you and or has a different motive. Because what I'm starting to hear is some of these men are going to these different countries and now their life is at risk because the natives are starting to realize, hey, y'all aren't coming over here with the right intentions. I've never understood the passport bro situation. How you gonna go to a different country to find a wife and then bring her back here? Do you know how much work that takes? Like, how do you build a relationship strong enough in that amount of time? What, you can't drive down the street to find a connection, but you can get on a plane and go to a different country frequently just to build a relationship? Make it make sense.
Okay, I pause it right there. Why are these niggas always talking about can't ride down the street? Why is thinking that you can't ride down everything we get? Any woman or relationship we have has to be right in this country. They really are on this plantation shit. They just can't get that shit through their thick head. That what you're looking for might not be here. It's 3 billion people on the planet. Bruh. The fuck is you talking about, dude? Let's check out this brother here. He makes a lot more sense. Let's check him out.
Passport bros are just predators.
I'm not a predator if I sleep with women in America, but if I sleep with women outside of America, I'm a predator. Got you. Guess that means you stop sleeping with people in different states too, right? You live in Florida, don't sleep with somebody in Chicago, you're a predator. Logic. The obesity rate in a different country is not as high as America. Stay here and sleep with all the mammoths. Got it? Women in other countries are nice and they look good. Stay here. Deal with somebody who's nice but don't look good. Or deal with somebody who looks good and wants to rob you.
It's never logic, man. It's how they feel. This man just brought out all the facts.
Pause that. See, basically, why do these strags and plantation Negroes, Negroes, just like the man in what's the role, Steven in Django, How come you plantation Negroes think that we can't date outside our zip code or outside our country and state or country? Most brothers want to keep their women. They won't be coming back to the States. Most brothers won't be coming back to the States with these women because the love of the Filipino family and the culture that they built in their system, that woman doesn't want to leave her family. She wants to stay with her family in the culture and system that they've built. Filipinos, guys, they love long and hard. Long and hard. And that's the type of love you get when you date a Filipino woman. They ride or die, bruh. They with you, 100. You don't get that from these modern chicks over here, man. You really don't. I got another video that's a little funny, but it's a lot true to it. Let's get after it.
A happy marriage as a Filipino wife. Now, before you start judging, wait till the end, because this is just how it is in my culture, so please don't judge. Okay, number one, you have to keep the house impeccably clean, okay? You gotta make sure the toilet is spotless. Make sure that you pick up after yourself. There never should be any dishes in the sink, like ever. Okay, number two, you have to make sure that dinner is always ready exactly like they like it. Make sure you ask in advance so that dinner is hot and ready when they get home. Number three, having a massage in the morning and the night is really important. So make sure that you massage the feet, the shoulders, wherever the stress areas are for at least 45 minutes. But note that it could also go up to 2 hours depending on how stressed they are. And that's fine because that makes a marriage happy. And then last but certainly not least, make sure their coffee is ready in the morning. That's really important because they work really hard and you want to make sure that they have everything they need to succeed in their day. So that's
your coffee, madam. I trust you'll find it to your liking.
Thank you, babe.
Ha!
Cheers.
Ah! A little humor, guys. A little humor, but a hell of a lot of truth to that. A hell of a lot of truth to that. Now, the final clip today is from somebody that I got a lot of respect for. And he is a true leader in this space and a leader in our Passport Bro movement. And he flew over to the Philippines, all the way to the Philippines. Yeah, we go there all the time now. The world is small now, just a plane ticket. When he flew to the Philippines, accompanied by Richie Mack, Zoom the title. I'm sure y'all seen his videos as well. And he sat down with two of the more popular YouTubers there and just asked a few questions. And when I saw the video, I just had to clip it. El Guapo is who I'm talking about. Beautiful Lies. Y'all seen his content. It's absolutely one of some of the best out there. Shout out to Beautiful Lies, El Guapo. So I had to clip a little bit of it because it personifies everything that generally I talk about on this channel. Virginia and I both talk about it with amongst ourselves a lot. But I'm going to play that clip and then I'm going to come back with a close. Because this is really what you get or can expect when you date a Filipino woman. So let's hear Beautiful Lies El Guapo ask these questions. Let's get after it. We won't even wait. We get right after it now. There he is. Let's hear him.
Ask some of these beautiful Filipino ladies if they felt like they were the better option for marriage versus Western women. Is a video, just a snippet of a nice interview I did with two young ladies in the Philippines. One named Giselle. She was in a video that I reviewed with Leia, and also her friend Kelly. And I asked them the question, but I can show you better than I can tell you. Here we go.
So I said I only have one more question. I gotta ask this, and this might get us all in trouble. But now, before we started this, I sat down with both of these beautiful young women, and I said, is there anything you don't want me to talk about? They were like, no. They said, no, nothing is off limits. Well,
bring it on.
We're gonna test it right now. All right. So pretend nobody's watching.
All right.
Pretend there's not 150,000 people that are gonna see this, right? We'll start with you, Giselle, since you have the money. Do you think that the average Filipino woman like you is a better option for marriage than the average American woman?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, we're just getting started.
You know why?
Tell us why.
Because we are taught with our family how to take care with our man. I was taught with my mother how to be a good daughter, how to be a good mother, how to be a good wife someday. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to take care of my man. So
Shout out to Cardi B. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I know how to get that ring. Well, Giselle has an American boyfriend. I think his name is John. Shout out to John. Let me say this, and I mean this with all due respect. There were two things that I noticed when I was over there that give the Filipinas a distinct competitive advantage on the world market when it comes to relationships. Number one is almost all of them can speak English. That's number one. Number two, and I mean this with all respect to my wife, I mean this with all respect to John, and I believe Kelly's boyfriend's name is David. If I got that wrong, I apologize. So my wife, John, and David. These Filipinas, when you meet them in person, turn the light off. I don't want anybody to hear this. Shh. You meet them in person, y'all, way better in person than they do on video. Now, I had seen Giselle before. Giselle is what Richie Mack would call a cool. Definitely a cool. I'm telling you that when you meet these Filipinas in person, I was stunned. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to be disrespectful, and we're going to try to do some business together. When I met P is a very attractive young woman. P is very attractive on camera. In person, so the fact that they speak English and the fact that they show up better in person, think about, fellas, I want you to bring it in, y'all. Bring it in.
Come on, Cram.
I want you to think back to the last time you went on a date via a dating app, via Instagram, via Tinder, via Hinge, Bumble. I want you to think, fellas, and I want you to think about those beautiful pictures that you saw with the proper angles and the soft lighting. Damn, I'm greasy than a mug, boy. LaBea, why you didn't tell me I'm greasy on camera? Shout out to LaBea. With the filters and all of those things and the blemish removers and the makeup, don't forget the makeup. And you meet the woman in person. And it's like, man, damn. I want you to think about, in the States, fellas, be honest. In the States, the last time you met a woman that you first interacted with online and visually saw online, and you meet him in person. You meet him in person, it's like, I don't know, it's been a while, I've been out the game for a minute, but your boy El Guapo can tell you, I was sadly disappointed quite a bit by the lovely ladies. The only one that showed up and looked better in person than she did online, I happened to marry. Shout out to Labea. But when I tell you, these Filipinas, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more, show up and look so much better in person. Interactions with women is not all about beauty. It really is not all about beauty. Both of these women right here have kids. Giselle has 1 child, Kelly has 2. Look at their weight. Look at Giselle's waist. And I don't want you all lusting after her, but she's an avatar for the Filipino women.
Pause it. Exactly where I'll end it right there. And fair use to all the videos, particularly all the videos this afternoon, the clips that we saw tonight. But an avatar for the Filipino woman. When you get a young one, they look like that or similar to that. If you pick and choose right. And they all would come with the same ingredients as the things that I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. They all come with that type of a package, no matter what they look like. But they come with that long merino hair. They come with that attitude, that positive attitude. What are we waiting on to go get these angels? Again, the Filipino is a better deal than what we have over here in the States at the present time. Point blank, period. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you hanging out today on this Good Friday and listening to this video and hearing that the Filipinos are a better option at the present time. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. Again, Easter weekend, bunnies and candy and children and going to church on Sunday. If you do that, and loving the Lord for who He is. But I'll talk with you again on the next video. But remember to like, share, subscribe, and if the video made you smile or made you laugh in any way, send us a cash app at $ 8,000 miles away, or a super chat or a super thanks. Y'all have a great weekend. I love you, and we'll holler at you soon. Peace.